Yo, what's up my people, Nova Fourth Prince here. I'm just bringing you some killing sprees and just a little bit of a chat. I was kind of watched Active Reload, which as you guys probably know is just the best thing ever to me. I love that thing. I stayed up late, usually I catch it the day after, but last night I watched it as it was on. I think it starts 2 o'clock in the morning for me in the UK, so it's a pretty late one, but it was well worth it. So yeah, I stayed up and watched that, and obviously they were talking about sales numbers of this game, which I think we all know were pretty abysmal and really sad as well. That's kind of the saddest thing, that we haven't got the numbers. But obviously I'm bringing this commentary just to kind of bring my wish list, and my wish list is very, very small, and I think this is how the wish list needs to be. My concerns at the moment is that everyone in the community is having part of this wish list, which is a good thing. All these things are good, but I do think it doesn't take long before one thing goes wrong on this game and the game is really screwed. It isn't any good, and we can't keep changing and changing and changing. So my wish list, I'll get that out of the way before I start finishing off the commentary and stuff. My wish list is more maps, and do you know what? That's about it. That is really it. I just want as many maps as possible. If we could get 10 maps on this game on top of the ones we've got now, I'm happy. At the moment I just feel this game is so well balanced, so good. Obviously the two-piece is still there a little bit, but not as bad as it was like a week or two ago, where even I didn't want to play it. That's what I don't want. Something to come in the game which us as the community have asked for, and it comes in the game and it's not been thought out, and it is just spoils the game completely. So for me, my wish list is just more maps. I know we've got problems with sound, which I've mentioned before, but I don't think that's something that can be sorted that easy. I don't know how easy it is to sort out a sound thing, but I kind of think if you mess around with the sound and change all these things so you can hear where people are, if they're close to you or not close to you, if they've got elevation or not, I think it probably will make it difficult, and maybe take something out so you can't hear something else. So I think we should leave that. There is a problem with it, but I think it's best left at the moment. Obviously the melee, I think a lot of people are still not happy with the melee and the two-piece. I'm not really unhappy with it at the moment. I'm quite enjoying it just as it is, you know, but if that needs to be touched, the melee, then fair play. Stem grenades, I know a lot of people are not happy with the stem grenades. I am again not too fussed with them. I'd rather someone drop a stem grenade at their feet and then I can just disappear off than chuck a grenade at the head, to be honest. So stem grenades don't kill you, whereas hand grenades do. So yeah, my one is just maps. If we could get 10 maps on top of the ones we've got just for the multiplayer, with good maps as well. I don't want them just to bang out maps for the sake of banging out maps for us which don't work. So I know that obviously we've all been asking for the flashback map things, and a lot of the ones that people are asking for, I look at them and go, I think I'd like to see War Machine. It's not one of the maps I can say it's my favourite map of all time, or even in my top 5, but it is a good map and it's one that everyone wants, and I think it will work quite well in this game. So that's what I think. Just because people in the community have got their favourite maps, you need to think if it's going to work well in this game, or are we just wanting maps for just execution or free-for-all, because I think it is a struggle to get a map that works for both. I've said it before and I'll say it again, but what I do hope, because I know Fatal Strike I think is the one who's got this wish list and is going to be taking it all to Epic. It's good luck to him, and I just hope that he's got a lot on his shoulders. I'd hate to have that thing where I've got the power to take a wish list to Epic, because you can't put what everyone's views are on that wish list, because I know as a community we're kind of separated and we all like different things, and all it takes is for one person's idea is one person's good idea is another person's nightmare, and that's what I don't want. So I'm hoping Fatal Strike just goes there and says this is all we need, because this is so balanced, this game at the moment. I'm so enjoying it. It's just so good. So but good luck to Fatal Strike, and yeah, man, I just hope it's a small wish list. We need to be changing too much. I mean, we was talking about the ranking system or how you find games. I was thinking what to call it, but I couldn't think of it. You know, when you're searching and how to find games, what are people with a similar skill to you on. We do not need any of that. They were talking about that on Active Reload last night, but the last thing we need is to separate the community more. Maybe if there was some kind of casual thing like there was in Gears 3. I never knew what the Gears 3 casual playlist was like to play because I never did it. I'm banned from that because obviously I've got achievements on the other Gears games like most of us, but I just can't see how people will. We don't need to separate. The playlists we've got are ridiculous enough with the numbers of people we're playing. It's so, like my commentary either yesterday or the other day, whenever this goes out, couldn't get ranked games, can't get ranked games, not having ranked games because there is no ranked games. You know what I mean? You just, all I want to do is play, if I'm alone or not. I know in the past we have had support from Epic. I know that obviously on Gears 3 they brought out the Mercenary playlist, which I think might have been, don't quote me, I could be wrong, which I think might have been a direct thing either from Active Reload or maybe Arctic. But the problem was I think Arctic and other people were trying to help people who play alone, so they're not on ranked games playing against stacked teams of bad men. But obviously the problem with the Mercenary playlist is it turned into a Mercenary playlist. If you was on that playlist and trying to get a game, it's Mercenary because you're the only one doing it. I play Gears most of the time alone, I will admit, most of the time alone, especially on Gears 3. I was like alone 90% of the time playing alone, and I'm not fussed if it's a stacked team, not a stacked team. I know I'm not the best player. I know obviously other gamers don't really think like that. They want to win games, they want to do well, they want to get rewarded, whereas I just want to get better at the game. I enjoy the game that much and are willing to stick with it. I know everyone's not like that, but I kind of think if we change some things, what I'm trying to say is if we change some things, let's not change things for the worse, you know what I mean? But anyway, back to Active Reload. So yeah, all I want to say on the end of that, my wish list is maps, maps, maps. That's it. Good luck to Fatal Strike, but please don't be changing anything that makes this game worse, not better. That's an important thing here. That's what I'm trying to get across. What else was on Active Reload? Because it was all doom and gloomy. They was also talking about a shotgun thing. I don't know if I could find the link to the video to that. I didn't get the name of the YouTube channel where that come from. And there was like some shotgun problems, like it was coming out of the centre of the screen, then it come out at you, like on your reticle, your shotgun, and then it'll come out from your actual barrel, which was weird. You'd have to watch the show to get up on that one, guys. Also, there was some good news though. They were talking about a lot of tournaments. There was lots of tournaments, and what I will do is leave links to the websites. Well, there seems to be quite a lot of people in our community that are setting up gaming leagues. I think there was Prodigy and another guy come on and was talking about his, I'm not sure what his name was, but I will leave links in the description to their things to sign up for, to get on their gaming leagues and to sign up for tournaments and stuff. That's something I want to look into myself at some point, maybe get a team, but I think that's another commentary, so I shall save that till then. But if you are interested and you are competitive, yo, check on the links in the description. I should also leave links to obviously Active Reload, but I think you guys can just go to either Arctic's channel or Active Reload TV to catch that if you haven't watched it already. But yeah, man, I was happy that there's tournaments happening and things like that, so I should leave links to that because that's the stuff we need to be doing. At least we got something to play for. Even if I'm not playing it, I might be watching them. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I need to wind up my commentary, and good luck to Fatal Strike, man. Just keep that wish list small, my brother. Just keep it small. Yo, much love and peace.